Division 1B final, and there's the lineup. Quite an interesting variety of cars. We've got this amazing man, Steiner Joranli, in his Opel Kadett GSI, once again confounding much of the more powerful opposition. They're on pole position. Alongside him, his big threat, undoubtedly, Bjorn Skogstad in the RS 500. On the second row, this quick Golf from Austria, Harbel, then Eddie Coltan, and that's top Irish hope there. Peter Kramer and Kevin Sherry coming through from the C final. Off they go, and Skogstad has not surprisingly powered into the lead, but he's going to have Joranli and the Austrian, and Coltan is in a dangerous position. Sherry's in that tangle, and indeed the two Irish people have managed to gain 2 places there, so both Sherry and Coltan gained by that little maneuver. Now, what can this man Joranli do about Skogstad? That's the big question.
Beautiful move there by Ed Coltan. They were waltzing around. He held his inside line, kept his fingers and his toes crossed so they wouldn't come back on him. But look at Joranli. He is out on the carbs now. That's lost him a bit of time. He looks in the mirror to see what's behind him. It's to him not a great threat, but the way Ed Coltan's been driving this weekend, you never know. And behind Ed Coltan is Kevin Sherry, who still made the break up the inside. So the two Irish having a good ding-dong here for 3rd place, but getting a little wide there, Ed, letting Kevin up around the outside, and that won't do anything. But that's our leader, Skogstad, powering his way across Barham as they come back out onto the tarmac. Let's see, oh, he's back right on his boot, on the loose. Joranli is just unbelievable on the loose. The power of the Sierra RS 500, superb on the tarmac, but look at the way this man can gain on the loose.
And he's already won in Sweden. He was 5th in Finland, and he was 2nd in Austria. And one can not wonder why. There he is. And remember, they are bidding, of course, for a place in the A final. So this is ultimately important. Now, Skogstad must be only too aware of the little Opel harrying him at every given opportunity, and if he could just get inside him in one of those loose sections. 4 laps, 3 laps to go now, 6-lap final, of course, so it's quite a long race. Plenty of opportunities still to do it.
And across the loose here, he makes a little bit of ground. He's not close enough to have a look down the inside, but if he can get close enough at this chicane, he is absolute magic. Look at this, he's all the way through the Sierra, but look at the battle here between Ed Coltan and Kevin Sherry. No holds barred here. Ed has gained back that little bit, our leader there. Skogstad back up at Barham, but look at the little cadet on the outside, just got out on the porridge, unfortunately, and lost traction. Once you get off that inside line, a lot of the loose has been thrown out there and you dig in, so with only 2 laps to go, he has it all to do, Alan.
Yes, and I'm afraid he's dropped back a little bit there, but it's not surprising, and you can see Skogstad is under pressure, as indeed is Joranli. He locks up the rear, Skogstad locked up the front. But Joranli, amongst his sort of portfolio of experience, is a number of years in ice racing, and it's not surprising, because when he gets onto anything slippery, he's the master. And of course, Scandinavians loving this sort of conditions, loving this circuit, the favourite circuit in the whole European series. And look at Joranli now going on to the last lap. It's got to be a mistake, I think, by Skogstad at this stage, but if he makes the slightest error, that little Opel is going to be there, and he desperately wants a place in the A final. Oh, look how close they are.
Yes, he's pulled everything back of that mistake. He's right at him in the chicane. He's up alongside him. One little touch that said Skogstad is one man who is not known to give any room for him. But locking a wheel there, Skogstad, he hits him a little nudge to help him on his way. This will be very close indeed, but I think Skogstad will have the power in the Ford.
Yes, he takes it. Skogstad stakes it. Gets into the A final, but Joranli will be well remembered here in Ireland. And top Irishman, Coltan, just from Sherry, and there's a lot of honour at stake in that too.